Ever fallen for someone so fast, so hard, it felt like a dream, until it became your worst nightmare? Meet Rhea. Sharp, focused, knew her worth. Or so she thought. She bumped into Arjun at a friend's Diwali party. From the moment their eyes met across the crowded room, it was pure cinematic magic. He was charming, witty, effortlessly captivating. By the end of the night, he had her number, and her head was already spinning, just a little. The very next morning, her phone was buzzing. "Good morning, sunshine. Couldn't stop thinking about you. Had the best time last night." He was showering her with compliments, her smile, her intelligence, her laugh. Within 48 hours, a massive bouquet of her favorite exotic flowers arrived at her office. Her colleagues were practically gossiping themselves into a frenzy. Rhea felt like the lead in a rom-com, but you know, the cool, modern kind. By the end of week 1, it wasn't just a whirlwind, it was a Category 5 hurricane of affection. He was calling her my queen, my soulmate. He'd whisper things like, "I've never felt this way before, Rhea. It's like we've known each other a lifetime." Dates were extravagant, Michelin star dinners, surprise weekend getaways to a luxury resort, once even a private, impromptu music session just for them. He constantly asked about her deepest dreams, her childhood fears, her past heartbreaks, digging deep, making her feel incredibly seen, utterly understood. And every answer she gave, he'd echo, "Me too. It's like we're literally the same person." He'd casually drop hints about their future together, our first vacation, when we get a place. It was intoxicating. Who wouldn't be swept away? She felt like she'd hit the cosmic jackpot. This wasn't just a connection, it was fate. She was floating, utterly consumed. Her friends, bless their perpetually skeptical hearts, tried to gently nudge her. "Isn't it a bit much, Rhea? He's moving at warp speed." But she just brushed them off. "You guys just don't understand," she'd gush, starry-eyed. "He's different. He gets me." Every fiber of her being desperately wanted to believe this was real, that she'd finally found the one. She was drunk on the attention, the adoration, the feeling of being utterly worshipped. This had to be love, right? Intense, passionate, all-consuming love. Then, slowly, almost imperceptibly at first, the tide began to turn. A text that used to arrive within seconds now took an hour. Then 2. Calls became shorter, less frequent. He started having super busy days at work. Stuck in back-to-back meetings, "Babe, can't chat right now." He'd send a quick, "night" text instead of their usual hour-long call. A cold knot started tightening in Rhea's stomach. She tried to rationalize it. It's normal, she told herself. Relationships evolve. People get busy. She didn't want to be needy or demanding. But the shift was too jarring to ignore. The grand gestures evaporated. The future plans vanished from their conversations. When she tried to bring them up, he'd deflect, "Let's just take things one day at a time, yeah. No pressure." The fervent "my queen" became a distant, almost dismissive "hey." The passionate declarations were replaced by silence. She'd send a thoughtful message, asking about his day, trying to reignite that spark, and get a single, lukewarm "K" or "busy" back. It was like talking to a brick wall. Her anxiety skyrocketed. She replayed every moment, every word. What had she done wrong? Was she too intense? Not exciting enough? She started doubting herself, questioning her entire worth. She'd spend hours staring at her phone, willing it to ping, to light up with his name. But the man who had vowed eternal connection a mere fortnight ago was now a ghost. A complete, chilling, deafening silence. She called. No answer. She texted. Message delivered but no reply. The emptiness was absolutely brutal after the overwhelming noise of his affection. She spiraled. Her friends saw it, begged her to see it. He's not worth it, Rhea. He's playing a game. But she couldn't accept it. She was convinced she could fix it, could somehow bring back the man who had so effortlessly swept her off her feet. She sent a desperate, heartfelt message, pouring out her confusion, asking what had happened. The reply: an emoji. A single, dismissive thumbs up. That was it. No explanation, no closure. Just a brutal, silent discard. She was shattered. How could someone go from soulmate to absolute silence in a blink? It made no sense. It felt like she had been used, manipulated. And in her confusion, her raw pain, she started looking for answers. She stumbled upon an article online, then another, then a video. The term leaped out at her, stark and chilling: love bombing. And suddenly, every single piece clicked into place. The intense, overwhelming affection. The premature declarations of instant connection. The grand, over-the-top gestures. The future faking. The rapid, forced intimacy. And then, the sudden, inexplicable withdrawal, leaving her reeling. It was a pattern. A cruel, manipulative tactic designed to overwhelm, to gain control, to create dependency, and then to discard once they'd gotten what they wanted: attention, validation, an ego boost. It was never about her. It was always, always about him. The clarity was like a bucket of icy water. It hurt, yes, the betrayal stung deep. But it wasn't her fault. She wasn't too much or not enough. She was just a target. She saw the cycle for what it truly was: a dizzying high designed to disorient and hook you, followed by a crushing low engineered to leave you desperate. Rhea never got an apology. She never got closure from him. But she got something infinitely more valuable: knowledge. She learned that genuine connection builds slowly, steadily, authentically. It doesn't explode in a week. It doesn't demand your entire being instantly. Real love isn't a dazzling performance, it's a quiet, consistent partnership. And if someone tries to rocket launch you into a relationship, promising the moon and stars in 5 minutes flat, darling, brace for impact. Because what goes up that fast usually comes crashing down even quicker. Your intuition. That's your superpower. Use it. Don't let a fast talker with an even faster ego convince you to ignore the alarm bells ringing deep in your heart.